What up, y'all? It's your boy Bush, back at it, another live, raw and uncut, straight live, ain't no editing, straight opinions from a real one. Shout out to everybody that's looking out. Shout out to the channel, and like I say, shout out to all the supporters. Now, let's start off like this. You know the definition of selling your soul. You know what they mean when they say that? He sold his soul. Let's start with that boy Blueface. Perfect example. You seen him on the was it the No Jumper publication that I got a lot of issues with. They some real weirdos over there, but it don't matter what I say. I'm the little guy. But he had Blueface had his wife on No Jumper. They've been blowing up, you know that, a lot lately. They've been doing a lot from this reality shows. He got all the girls crazy in love, bitches fighting over each other. Excuse my language. Females fighting over each other. You're gonna win with that, regardless. You got a bunch of girls on the show fighting over each other. You know you're gonna win. But what I had a problem with him is his supposedly girl on there. That's supposed to be his girl, his future wife, Krishan Rock. You know, the interview was going good. Krishan, she was a little lit as usual. Everybody know how she get down. She drinks, she likes to turn up, and she's a wild girl. But Blueface, took the opportunity to make a viral moment because that's what he said. He said, this is about to go viral. Something pissed him off to the point where he told the security to drag her out, even though she already made the statement in the beginning, like she might be pregnant and, she might be on a period. But she did say she might be pregnant on the show. Your boy Blueface took that shit. He didn't give a fuck about that. That went in one ear and went out the other. But I don't know. She pissed him off to the point where he had her dragged off the show. Yo, that shit was just embarrassing, even for a nigga to watch. For me to watch, it was just crazy. I guess I don't got that bone in me to be like that heartless towards a woman, especially a woman that's in your corner, a woman that's for you. Now, she was very disrespectful during the interview, mind you. She was going off. She felt like she was being attacked. So she was wilding a little bit. But at the same time, ain't no excuse for that dude to have her dragged off of the show like that and embarrass her like that. He made security pick her up, like kicking and screaming, pick her up and drag her off. Now, any dude, any real dude that I know, you got your girl in the spot. Ain't nobody touching my girl while I'm there. Ain't nobody, nah. We ain't doing none of that. If she wildin', then we both wildin'. I'm out. We can't do this show no more. We'll do it later. Because basically it's like a respect thing for the females, especially the ones that's in your corner, especially the ones you calling your girl. So she kicked over the TV, and Blueface went back and sat down. And what he said? He said, "Oh, this is a viral moment." That's what he said. So that let me think like he planned all that bullshit. He liked that, and he sold his soul for the viralism, for the viralness. He wanted to be viral. He sold his soul for it. Disrespectful. Never sell your soul to be viral on some sucker shit. Blueface, you lame for that, boy. And now it came out that she actually pregnant. So you had security dragging her out like that, and she was really pregnant. I don't give a fuck how mad you are at her or whatever. If you don't got no control like that, then maybe y'all don't need to be together. But to have her dragged off and embarrassed like that, that was a terrible, terrible thing. So I'm just gonna say that's what I feel like the definition of selling your soul, to sacrifice your people that you love, you know, to sacrifice them and have them looking crazy for your own benefit, for your viral. You want something to go viral. So yeah, and the whole interview was like they would really want to talk to her old girl, but they wasn't letting her talk. Krishan Rock, they wanted to talk to her, but every time she got into her, got into her bag and started really speaking, they didn't let her talk. They cut her off. They ain't want her to really speak because maybe she was too raw, too real. She's being confrontational, but fuck it, it's an interview. Let it go down. As long as she ain't hitting nobody, she's not being violent towards nobody. Let it happen. You know what I mean? But when Blueface said get rid of her, that's what they are supposed to do, get rid of her, because Blueface is I guess the star. He the reason why she there. He's the reason why the whole interview is going down. So it's really on him how embarrassed she is, how hurt she is behind it. That's all on Blueface. They don't like each other right now. I guess they supposedly broken up, but they did this a couple of times. They broke up a couple of times, but they'll probably be back together. But she is pregnant, and your boy had her dragged off while she was pregnant. I don't give a damn how mad my female make me or my girl or whatever. I could never do that. But that's just me. A lot of people disagree. A lot of people feel like she was supposed to get dragged off. A lot of people, it's a lot of haters against her because I guess the females like Blueface, some of them, whatever. The ones that give a damn enough to comment. They got love for Blueface. They probably want the nigga, but you want a nigga that's gonna treat you like that? Good luck. Cause he damn near a pimp the way he did that. That's some pimp shit. That ain't no shit for a dude with a female. That's some pimp shit. Now Blueface, if you a pimp and you pimping her, let that be known. Don't make it seem like that's your girl and then turn around and do some heartless cold shit to the broad, embarrass her, have her looking crazy on TV, have her looking crazy for her business, her future business goals or whatever. It's all bad. And Blueface induced that shit. So that's what I'm saying. That's my definition of selling your soul. Sacrificing the people you supposedly love for a viral moment. That's selling your soul. You feel me? Now let's get into DJ Akademiks. Notice every time he on live, he got that Hennessy. He get real fucked up every time he on live. He keep that Hennessy on deck. Why you think he do that though? Shout out to EST87. Yeah, that was some young shit, the way he handled it. Yeah, it was. Like I'm saying, if he a pimp, he a pimp. Then say that. But he going around like that's his girl, and he treated her like shit. DJ Akademiks. Why the fuck y'all think he stayed drunk like that? Why you think he needs to escape his reality? Answer me that question. Well, I'll tell you why. Since Chirac Savages, he been dealing with nothing but negativity, killings. He been dealing with a bunch of negative shit. That's what he covered. Killings. He got people on his head for covering that shit. When you got dead people involved, that changes the whole subject. That changes shit up. You feel me? And to be dealing with that consistently on that level, constantly, it take a toll on you. He is on his way to being a fucked up alcoholic, like twisted. Because when you cover that much negativity, ain't not that's all that's gonna come out of it is negativity. All he do is cover the bullshit. That's all that's gonna come out of it. You know what I mean? Like when you get that in depth and you accusing you naming people, you calling them this, calling them that, it is a reason why he drinks all the time. He didn't drink like that in the beginning. Let's be real here. He didn't drink like that in the beginning. I follow DJ Akademiks from the beginning because I'm a nigga that be online watching all these dudes. He never drunk like that. Now he stayed bent. Why you think that? It's because he when you covering all this bullshit, you slowly become a part of the bullshit. So now he's a drunken fool. He had Shy Glizzy on his interview. Shy Glizzy from the DMV. And Shy Glizzy had a couple hits. He a known dude or whatever else. But he got his chain snatched in Tennessee, a state where I was born. I got love for Memphis and Tennessee. I love it. But the way he came across on that interview, it reminded me of somebody that was on Akademiks before his demise, PNB Rock. All that super tough shit. I don't gotta check in. I'm one of them niggas from where I'm from. I'm that nigga, this and that. You know what I mean? Like super tough talk. When Shy Glizzy, really, your image ain't about being a tough guy, homie. Your image, you don't have to do that because really nobody look at you like that. So you really don't gotta do that. But he took the role of being like, I didn't have to check in. He got his chain snatched, but he got it back. They questioned if Yo Gotti got it back for him or whatever. Not Yo Gotti, Black Youngster. And he said, no, I didn't ask Black Youngster to get shit back for me. If I was gonna get it back, I ain't paying a dime. I'm getting it back in blood. Why are you still tough? You got robbed. Why are you still tough with it? I can understand, you know, the male pride and ego and all that shit. I get it, but come on, man. Like for real. Like that shows me. That reminded me, like I said, of PNB Rock, the same nigga that was PNB. Rest in peace. Don't get me wrong, but he was talking real tough. He was talking real tough before he died, and that's just a fact. He was on the same publication, DJ Akademiks, in the same type of format, sitting there, and DJ Akademiks decided to put that interview out after PNB Rock was dead. So it made me think of like all the shit that Akademiks is sitting on that he not gonna put out until it's benefits to him. Yeah, he a businessman, I get it. But does he know something about Shy Glizzy? Does he know like some real hitters is on his head or something? And that's why he put this interview out now? Maybe. I don't trust these sneaky bastards. These Academics is the most grimiest, slimiest motherfucker on the internet. Let's be real here. He don't give a fuck, and that's why he drinks. Those type of people, you know, they use the liquor to numb the pain. And you know, I was a victim of that too. You know, but to be involved in all that negativity, I can't imagine. It takes a toll on him. His life been threatened many a times, and you see why. Like he likes to be in the mix of the action. You got Mac, China Mac. He's a YouTuber who was a New York gangster, went to jail. He's a Chinese dude. Versus Math Hoffa. Math Hoffa, a YouTuber who was a battle rapper out of Brooklyn. China Mac took offense because China Mac did Math Hoffa's show, which is called My Expert Opinion on YouTube. China Mac did his show. It was all love. They was homies. They got along. But then my boy Math Hoffa decided to bring Troy Ave on the show. Troy Ave, very controversial figure out of Brooklyn. And if you don't know, he had some little smoke with Tax Stone. It came to head when they met up at the club and the shots was fired. Somebody got killed. Several people got shot. Tax Stone's currently in jail for it. Troy Ave is fighting this case. He out on bail. Troy Ave saying blatantly, I'm telling. You know, he make it sound sweet, but basically what he's saying is he's telling. He gonna tell on Math Hoffa. I mean, he gonna tell on Tax Stone. Excuse me, I'm sorry. He gonna tell on Tax Stone about the shooting. Troy Ave's story is Tax approached him. You feel me? Tax approached Troy Ave, and it got ugly. Tax pulled the thing out, started shooting, shot Troy Ave. Troy Ave still had the strength to get the gun from this dude. And I don't even know how the fuck that even happened. But according to Troy Ave, he grabbed the gun from Tax while he was shooting, and when he got whatever, he got the gun from Tax and he started shooting. Everybody's seen that footage on YouTube with Troy clapping up the fucking the spot. What was that? Manhattan Center, I think. Everybody's seen it. He came through the door. He cocked the thing back. He looked a little bit, and they just started clapping. Some people find that a little weird, the way he was just clapping in the wind, you know, because I'm sure Troy was already gone. I mean, Tax Stone was already gone, but Troy Ave was still shooting. And they say he shot a girl in the face. Troy claims he didn't do that. She didn't do that. And maybe Tax did it. I don't know. Oh, Urban Plaza. I'm sorry. It was at Urban Plaza. Excuse me. Not Manhattan Center. It was at Urban Plaza. But Troy seems real passionate about his stance. So I'm kind of leaning towards him. I kind of believe in him. But then again, Tax is in jail. He can't talk freely about the shit like Troy is. Tax did an interview on $1 million worth of game. He didn't get in depth about it, maybe because he's wrong. That boy Troy, if he didn't take the stance of, I'm gonna tell on Tax, not in those words, but basically he's gonna tell what really happened in court. He's gonna tell his side. I I would still be with him. And mind you, I'm a civilian. If Troy was a civilian, just a rapper, then I would still be with him. But Troy claims to be, this and that, super tough guy with all the fuck shit and all that type of shit. Now, when you really a super tough guy with all the fuck shit, one of them ones, you ready to go to jail. You're not worried about the shit. Sorry, not ready to go to jail, but like if it comes, you gotta go. Period. But Troy Ave is taking a stance if he gonna tell, and that's when we get back to Mac, China Mac. China Mac is upset with Math Hoffa for interviewing Troy Ave. China Mac, calm the fuck down, like for real. Calm the fuck down. Now, mind you, they all from Brooklyn. Math Hoffa from Brooklyn, China Mac from Brooklyn / China or whatever the fuck else. But come on now, Math Hoffa is taking another stance. He's found a new way of making money, and he got the balls and the gall to go ahead and interview Troy Ave and deal with all of whatever's to come with it. China Mac, what the fuck do you have to do with that, nigga? Because really, you ain't in the streets no more either, man. You all on YouTube. Mac Eats, going around places getting your money. Like, I don't have a problem with Math Hoffa interviewing Troy Ave. And I'm going to still support Math Hoffa's platform. Because just because a dude lived a life for a certain amount of time don't mean he can't change. And that's the problem with the society. Y'all don't want a nigga to change. Y'all don't want us to change. Y'all want us to stay the same ignorant, retarded, dumb dudes that we were when we grew up because of circumstances and we didn't have the certain, whatever. But y'all should be happy about a change, you know what I mean? Because if you get a street dude that changed, ain't nothing more beautiful than that, especially when you're dealing with like commentative shit, dealing with the YouTube and interviewing people, and you're able to, your doors open more, pause, because now you're able to, deal with certain characters that other motherfuckers won't deal with, other people won't deal with, because their minds are closed. I support change, and I definitely support Math Hoffa. I watched him, I watched him since he knocked that dude out on stage on a battle, and then I've been watching him in his battles, real talented, and I watch his progression on his YouTube channel. It's a beautiful thing, and I respect that. But China Mac, stop being a hater, trying to throw some shit on the man because he don't got nobody else. You know what I mean? Stop that shit, nigga. Just like Styles P. Yeah, I love Styles P. He's still probably one of my favorite rappers. He was my favorite, absolute favorite at one point in my life. But Styles, you mad at Math for interviewing J Hood? Like, we gotta stop all that shit. We gotta stop it. These dudes are doing interviews, and that's it. Ain't nobody picking sides when you do an interview. If you're you really in this shit, ain't no picking sides. Math had every right to interview J Hood. And that's all I gotta say. Math had every right to interview Troy Ave. Get the fuck out of here with the haters that's mad at how somebody else is running their channel. Fuck you. He didn't do nothing wrong. China Mac, really, you want some sucker shit for that because it seemed like really you want to put some more juice behind your channel by involving Math Hoffa. What, you gonna go ahead and fight him again like you fought dude on a No Jumper? Yeah, that was commendable. I do like that, but at the same time, it seemed like you're just trying to get your channel some more juice, and I don't like that. Yeah, Styles is wilding. Math said he hit Styles and he didn't answer. Yeah, thank you, because Math hit him. Like we grown men now, man. Dudes is in their 40s, late 30s, kids. Math ain't with none of that sucker shit. He getting money. He seeing real bread. He made a real publication, and he doing his thing. I'm not with none of you motherfuckers that think y'all could just like put some rules on somebody else's platform based on the streets. This ain't the streets. This YouTube, homie. Math got a successful platform. He supposed to do what he want to do, and that's what he's doing. Let's keep it 100, man. Let's stop the hating. Fuck all that. And Styles, I love you to death, but that was some sucker shit. I'm sorry. And then taking it to YouTube instead of calling the nigga. That's another thing. That's another lame thing. That's another thing. China Mac. Whoever do that shit, taking the shit. If you got a problem with somebody who you really used to fuck with, and now you take it to YouTube instead of calling the nigga. To me, that's some sucker shit. I'll never do that. If I know the nigga, I got the nigga number, I'm calling the nigga. But if I don't know the nigga, yeah, I'll take it to my channel. I don't give a fuck. And y'all know where I'm at. Y'all, hey, holla at me. That's it. You feel me? So yeah, I'm not with all that. Math, keep doing your thing, homie. Salute. And fuck the haters. Do interview whoever the fuck you want. This shit is very, very entertaining. Period. You know what I mean? Lil Dirk, we love Lil Dirk. We fuck with Lil Dirk. He did that song, What Happened to Virgil. We love that fucking song. Man, I didn't really realize I was gonna. I love that song, man. But when with the new things that came out on Gunna, I really can't even listen to it like I used to no more. I can't really listen to it with the same ears because Gunna, he said things like, stay solid. You'll get through this phase. He said shit like, nothing but real ones in my circle, all that type of shit in that song. He telling people to stay solid when you're not solid yourself. And just not even that, just, I can't listen to that song like I used to. That's all. Dirk put out this thing, and they said it was like a freestyle. I heard it a couple of days ago, then I just recently listened to it. It sounded like a new song he making or whatever. He's like, what happened to Virgil? He probably telling. So people said that's to Gunna. I need the shit to be more clear. Fuck, it ain't no time for subliminals. I need it to be straight up and down, straight in your face. I commend Dirk because he one of the only ones that kind of said something on that level. He one of the only ones that kind of said something because this ain't about ratting. This ain't about criminals and good people, all that. This is about a human being that has friends that shitted on his friends. That's what this is about. It's about a man who we thought stood for something, and it was all lies. This is about somebody with no loyalty and like no type of balls and no guts. This ain't about gangsters and regular people and whatever. No. You gotta get down to the bottom of it. This is about a man with no loyalty who shitted on his friends, who been, out there on the internet talking about murders and this and that. Yeah, that's one thing. But when you shit on your friends, let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Lil Duke, another rat boy from supposed to be rolling 60s out of Atlanta. Now, that was Thug's homeboy. And Lil Duke is the connection between Gunna and Thug. Lil Duke is that connection. Now, without Thug, Gunna wouldn't be shit. We knew, because first of all, we knew that Thug had the relationship with Lil Baby. Thug told Lil Baby, I'll pay you to get in the studio. We knew that. So think about how loyal Lil Baby was to Thug. Now, when that buzz got in his ear, Lil Baby signed to Quality Control Music. We knew that they was about to put a bag behind Lil Baby. What the fuck you think happened? Lil Baby was loyal to Thug. Lil Baby did that song with your boy Wham Wham Wham, bitch. No. The Drip Too Hard with Gunna on the strength of Thug, and y'all know that. We wouldn't know shit about Gunna if it wasn't for Thug. Let's be real. Let's stop it. Let's be real here. Thug took his talent. He molded him. He probably named the nigga. He gave him the swag. He set up the label to where it's like, this ain't no slouch label. This is a label where you get fly. This is a label where you fashion. Now YSL represented fashionable hip hop artists, dudes that dressed up, got fly. And really it gave Gunna his whole image of being one of the flyest niggas, pause, in the game. That's what they were saying as far as dressed up. So Gunna owed Thug a certain amount of loyalty, a certain amount of respect. You feel me? So it's like, this ain't about no gang banging. This ain't about no thugs and this and that. This is about a dude that was disloyal to his friend, who put him on, who made his family rich, who made generations and generations rich. So let's get that straight. Now Dirk come from that loyalty. Now you listen to that song. What happened to Virgil? Dirk is talking about him, his life. He's talking about the shit he went through. He didn't involve the gang. Never turning my back on the gang. He didn't say that. Gunna said that. He didn't say, stay solid, you'll get through the phase. Gunna said that. That shit you say to somebody that's going through Rico. That shit you say to somebody that's about to be going up top for a long, long time. Gunna said that. Gunna said, only real ones throughout my son. You could keep, I got so many lyrics from him that he was supposed to be solid, but we all knew he wasn't. Everybody knew he wasn't. We all made the predictions. But now I'm not going to the trial, but I'm gonna cover the shit, you know. And really, I got somebody in Atlanta that might look out for the kids. So we'll see. Cause I want to get to that trial. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna cover that shit in depth. You know what I mean? Cause is the betrayal is so fucked up, man. It really is. So Dirk, I respect you. You know the way you did that, but really, I want it to be more in your face. Fuck that subliminal shit. This ain't a time for subliminal shit. It's crazy. Here go EST 87. It's crazy because Wallow was telling all them they future on they $1 million worth of game. Oh yeah, Young Thug. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I seen that. I seen that. Go back and watch that episode because it's just so fucked up. But the thing is, Wallow and them know more than us. They was in the mix. They know shit. We only know what we see through TV and the videos and the music. Wallow was there. Plus they got relationships with Thug. Like these industry people, they know. You know what I mean? So yeah, Wallow knew something. Yo, if you pull up official King Payne, yo, fuck with your boy. Hit me up on the gram. Let's connect. Let's do some connections. You feel me? Bull lights underscore gram. Hit me up on that thing. You feel me? Throw your number in there. Let's chop it up on some real shit. We got to cover this shit for real because a lot of dudes ain't gonna cover it right. They're not gonna cover it right. Hassan Campbell, this lame dude, he gonna put his little spin on it, his fuck boy shit. All these other dudes, man, they let's get some real ones in there. Let's cover this thing right, and let's support the real. You feel me? Now, and that's all I gotta say about that. Now, Dirk, I'm gonna say it one more time for anybody else who wanna come out. Start motherfucking being, start being less subliminal and being more in your face about these type of topics. Oh, that's my cousin Mike. Oh, that's my boy. Yeah, shout out to Mike, man. Love you, bro. Feel me? Shout out to my cousin. Yeah, let me know, man. Let me know. Let's connect. I need you to get on this channel too, for sure. You can have your own show, whatever you want. I know, your background, where you coming from, plus with the stripper culture and all that type of shit. Let's get into it, homie. Real talk. And that's a fact, Jack. Now, with the Yo Gotti thing, how many of y'all really think Yo Gotti paid somebody to kill Young Dolph? I was born in Memphis. I love Memphis. Got a lot of family in Memphis. Who the fuck think, like, let's be real here. You really think that boy that dumb? You know how much money Yo Gotti, like, you can't be dumb to get where Yo Gotti at. This man is a genius, absolute genius. Let's stop it. Now, before we, you know what I mean? Let's just think about it. His brother, mind you, may not be as savvy as Yo Gotti. His brother may see it like his brother is the guy that they're saying paid straight dropping these little kids to go kill Young Dolph. They're saying it was a bag on Dolph's head. That's what the fans are saying. And when I watched the hit, it looked like there was a bag involved. Cause Dolph ain't in no gang, like super gang shit. He don't rap like that. He ain't one of those dudes now. But he was a very important staple out of Memphis. So when you talk about putting a bag on somebody, it gotta be somebody that's very important. It can't be no regular lame. It gotta be somebody making moves, making changes, doing his thing. I don't think I know Yo Gotti ain't that stupid, but I don't know about his big ass brother, his brother. You feel me? Somebody, it wasn't, you know what I mean? Because look, check this out. 100 shots when Young Dolph got shot up. Nah, his bulletproof vehicle was shot over 100 times. They saying who got in trouble for it? Black youngster. He went down for that thing. He really did. He got good ass lawyers and he got out. I don't know, his ass better be careful too, because I'm sure they still watching him. But if we talking about a fucking Rico, Yo Gotti, please watch your ass, because the circle you keep around you are some dudes that'll get you in trouble. And then my cousin said, Young Thug did it though. What you talking about? Did what? He's accused of all kind of shit. What you mean he did? That's what I'm saying about the circle you keep around you. Like that's what creates the have you suspect because of certain homies you keep around you. Like I had some friends I couldn't be seen with because they gonna associate me with this or that or this or that. So when we meet, we gotta meet in public and in private type of shit. You feel me? So let's be specific here. You said Thug did it though. What he do though? Let me know what he did. He probably responsible for like being the leader figure amongst all these gangsters, but you really think he told these dudes, "Go ahead, here." And that's like we'll see in court. Because all I'm saying is these motherfuckers making too much money. That's what Wallow was saying. Yeah, he said the same thing. And a lot of niggas don't give a fuck. A lot of dudes from the hood, that was their dream to come up, make a lot of money, and still be Rico reckless. Excuse my term. I'm just saying, still be reckless, still be that nigga, still be super gangster, still be a killer, and still want that reputation of you fuck with us, you're gonna die. Yeah, a lot of dudes in the hood, that's how they think. With they gang and they crew, that was before this gang epidemic and all that. That's just how it was in the hood. Niggas wanted people to think you fuck with us, you die. And not only think that, now it is what it is. They showing it. So basically, it's an ugly situation. You feel me? But as far as the association, this shit gets so sticky. I need to see real evidence and proof that Thug said, yeah, go ahead, kill that nigga, come back, yeah, kill him, yeah, do this, do that. Instead of like we're taking away from these dudes. We're saying these dudes don't have their own mind. These gangsters don't have their own mind, their own will. Maybe these gangsters wanted to do something to get on the map. Maybe they wanted to impress Thug. You feel me? Maybe they took it upon themselves because they had some personal issues with the victims or whoever else. Maybe the robberies occurred because they was broke and they went to get their money. But then a lot of, how it happens when you get locked up. The bitch niggas are gonna try to find the way out. And the way out might not be honorable. The way out might be blaming on this motherfucker and get out. So we can't count that out, man. We cannot count that out. When niggas from the hood get locked up, the average nigga is looking for a way out, and he don't give a fuck how it is, but he want to get out to his bitch, to his female, to his kids. That's one of the things they say, but it ain't really about that. To his female, to his comfortability, to his drugs, to his life. You know what I mean? They're not willing to make that sacrifice of like knowing when you involved in certain things, knowing if it go down, you going down. It's over. Period. That's a rare thing to find. Somebody that thinks like that. To like always thinking in the back of their head, this shit could go down and it could all end right here. That's very rare. But it's a few of them out there. You feel me? They said it was Gotti brother, not Gotti. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But when this Rico thing come down, who you know what the feds want? They want the money maker. They want the top boss. They want the nigga that make all the fucking money. Yo Gotti. And there's some history between them two. Yo Gotti wanted to sign him. And then Whatever. Now the dummies, yo, Gotti wanted to sign him, but he didn't want to sign, so Gotti killed him. That's stupid as fuck. That don't make no fucking sense. That's dumb. Gotti filthy rich. He finally got the broad he wanted. Russell Simmons' daughter. He finally got her. He got everything he wanted. He didn't do that dumb shit. I'm just gonna put it on right now. I'm gonna put the stamp on it. In my opinion, Gotti didn't do that shit. Gotti ain't pay nobody to do that stupid shit. Gotti ain't that fucking stupid. And if his brother did do it, his brother ain't talked to Gotti about that. His brother took that shit upon himself. That's just the way it is. You feel me? That's what the evidence is telling me. That's what logical thinking is telling me. Logically thinking, and all y'all speculating, the YouTube speculators and all these type of shit. Yeah, I'm gonna speculate too, but I'm gonna put logic with it. I'm gonna put logic with it. Feel me? It is what it ain't, y'all. And that was just a brief little special from your boy Bush. Shout out to everybody. I love y'all. Shout out to EST87. Shout out to King Payne. My boy, yo, holla at me. Shout out. Peace.